Hey guys! So, this week's theme, given to us by Chris, is actually on self-perception, and I kind of felt like I needed to do this, simply because if nothing else. Okay, a little bit of background. Tomorrow is actually a year from when my husband and I officially broke up. So, a girlfriend of mine, when I was out on Friday, when we were talking, and she was like, but yeah, like, you're a completely different person from last year. She's like, look at how far you've come, you didn't have a job then, you were, a lot more introverted, you didn't necessarily say a whole lot, you didn't have a lot of opinions kind of thing. And she's like, in that year, you've gotten a job, you've become educated, you're a woman who's taking care of her own shit. And I was thinking, most of the time, yeah. But she had this really amazingly positive opinion of me. And she's somebody, sorry, silence happened. She's somebody that I find really inspiring to know, because she's really amazing and independent, and she's a proper career woman, and I suppose in a lot of ways we have a lot of similarities, although she comes from a much freer background, and she's very welcome to have opinions and say what she says and think she wants to think, but for the most part, like any family, crazy happens. I think it's going to be a spinny vlog, I'm sorry. It's my comfy chair, and this is where I feel more educated. So, we're going to spend some time in the chair today. So, I suppose I wanted to say that it's not necessarily completely vlogging that has altered my self-perception, but there's been a lot of things over the last year. Having to decide, what do I actually like? What do I like so much so that I will still enjoy and I won't let it bother me? As it turns out, Clone High, I do actually like Archer. I really like Community. Arrested Development is okay. I watched it. I don't think I enjoyed it as much as I care to think. I'll probably watch it at some point. It sort of fits into that category. Parks and Rec is amazing. And not just TV. Things like music. There's a lot of music I still can't listen to. Everybody's going on about Doctor Who right now. I can't watch Doctor Who by myself. Yeah, I can't yet. I will. I'll catch up again. To be fair, there's loads of David Tennant that I missed out on, and goddamn, you can't miss David Tennant. Holy shit. That man is attractive. But there's a lot of things that I found that I have liked. A lot of the crafts that I've gotten into, a lot of the books that I read, the weird shows that I'm trying out. There's a lot. And I have opinions. And over the last year, I've realized that a lot of people have assumed that I have been very protective of my ex because I'm protective of my ex. And they haven't realized that over the years, if there's one thing that I've tried to maintain, it is a little bit of dignity. I don't necessarily have a lot. When you're the person that constantly falls on your ass in public and needs to ask for help and has to depend on people more than you want, and maybe you can't get a real job because people won't hire you because of your eyes, and people won't hire you because you don't have a lot of experience. And that's a really great way to, and you have really great job interviews. And every time you walk away from the interview, you are almost sure that you have it, and you don't. So you wind up with a job that you enjoy. I really love my job. I really, really love my job. There's a lot of different things to it. It can be frustrating, but I do really, really, really enjoy it. And it doesn't pay very well. And you come to terms with the fact that you may or may not have to think about giving up your pet in order to maintain that independence. But you like what you do, and you like the person that you are. I think this is the first time in my life that I actually kind of like the person that I am. And that's really weird for me, and really amazing, and I don't think that vlogging has necessarily done that for me, but I think it's certainly been a part of it. But if you asked me a year ago what I thought of myself, I would have told you it was all bad things. I would have told you that it was nothing but bad things, that I was fat, and I was stupid, and I was lazy, and I was not worthy of affection, and that had, surprisingly, that has been my whole life. I have been that person who just did not think a lot of themselves. And in this last year, I've realized that I am pretty fucking awesome. And I have managed to survive what a lot of people just shatter because of. I've managed to maintain decorum when a lot of people around me have just become spiteful bitches. I have managed to get a job, which is not easy to do. Maintain a job, which is not easy to do. And, you know, it's not an easy career to get and keep, and because it's a subcontractor position, they can fire me whenever they want, and they don't fire me, so I must be pretty good at it. And I've made some really good friends who apparently think a lot of me, despite the fact that I am normally a massive dick. So, sorry. That was attractive. I'm a fancy lady. So yeah, my self-perceptions have definitely changed. But how does that saying go? It's like, you know, to make diamonds you need lots and lots of pressure or some shit. I don't know. What I do know is I wanted to pay this along. I know this isn't probably the spirit of what Chris was on about, but I wanted to say some things about the people that I mostly try to remember to watch on a regular basis. I may or may not remember your name because I'm a terrible human being, but I do try and always watch your stuff. Like, Karina, you are so funny. You are like, if all teenagers were actually reasonable human beings like you and funny, people would not hate teenagers. Unfortunately, they're not, so we do. But you're pretty awesome, and I always love your videos because you actually put a lot of thought into it, even when you're trying to be lazy, which is hilarious. And also, I enjoy your procrastination. Heather, you know I love you to bits and pieces. You make some really amazing videos. I wish you would not stress out so much because you feel like you don't put in enough effort or whatever. If you were doing skits, I could understand letting yourself get stressed out about it so much. But you know what, sweetie? You are fantastic, and I prefer your unedited vlogs. You need to stop worrying about it because you're really cool. And actually, you're a lot funnier when you don't edit. Because I think you take out some of the best bits. Adam, you are fucking hilarious, dude. Seriously. Magius. And also very informative. I didn't know how to dye plastic crap. And now I know, which is actually useful for more things than just RC stuff. That's cool. You have taught us some skills, man. Also, you need to not use the French press. What you need is an old school percolator. You want to have some coffee that will be like jet engine fuel and amaze your brain? Get one of those. They're not really expensive. I think it'll blow your mind. I really think it will. To awesome Chris, I think your name is, I think your other Chris from the, oh, this is gonna kill me, cause you do the ADTPS. There's so many letters, dude, so many letters. But you know Klingon. That was really awesome. I was actually so, this is gonna be weird. I was so impressed that you knew the entire song for Kalos. That was really cool. So, yeah, that was pretty good. I was very pleased with it. When you look at my subscription box, I'll tell you who I actually bother to watch because I'm a terrible person. It's not that I don't bother to watch. I always try to watch everybody, but then stuff happens. Things, life. Oh, source fed videos. Ooh. I didn't think they were working on Monday. And it's April Fool's Day. You don't want to know about most of those. I can never remember if the coffee enthusiast is actually in on this project, but I try to watch his videos every day because he's just ridiculous. Oh my god. Okay. You know what? Okay. Ramgo92, and I can never remember your name, and I want to think it's Adam, but it's probably not another Adam. You're probably not another Adam, but if you are another Adam, then awesome, but if not, then I'm sorry. But I like your videos. I find it kind of cool that you do them in your car a lot. That's pretty awesome, although that might not be you. No, that's you. I think so. I don't know anymore. But I like your flag. Plus, you actually think about what you put in your videos before you like you've actually thought ahead, which is a big up on me. This is gonna bug me. And Stacy, but Stacy never watches my vlogs, but she's pretty awesome and funny. And there we go, DFTB Andy, who got to go to frickin' CERN. I'm so jealous. I actually really, I adore your ability to just be ridiculous in public. You quite obviously are somebody who gives no shits, which is really, really cool. Because I know I've seen you skip in public at least once while vlogging, which was really funny. And Emmy, oh my god, Emmy, you showed us what it's like to build your own business successfully. We've been watching that. That is such amazing information. That is cool to watch. We learned about art and how to set up good marketing, and also that you don't know how to put enough wine in a fridge, because seriously, girl, I could have put way more wine in that fridge. I could have stacked that shit like you wouldn't believe. But still, it was cool. It was really, really cool to learn all the background behind art shows, because everybody just thinks they're just like foofy weirdos. But no, it was really, really cool. And so, yeah. That's nobody in this. This is gonna bug me. Ah, I know he's on here somewhere. Thing is, I did actually subscribe to everybody. And now I'm making you watch this. There we go. Oh. ATADSP vlogs. Ah! I think your other Chris. I actually really like your vlogs because they're really honest, and when you left your camera at school, I kind of laughed at you a little bit. I'm sorry. But it was amazing! Clearly you are the luckiest human being on the face of the earth to have left a camera somewhere around your school and have actually gotten it back. So that's something. And also, I like your hair. It's lush. Yeah. And finally, in case he ever watches this, actually, to Chris, our fearless leader. You put all this together. You are letting people know that you vlog. You're making a thing of it. You run your own business. You care about political things. I think the problem with most people is that, like, for me, I don't care about politics because I feel like it's completely futile. Because I know that in order to enact any kind of change, you know, I would have to form an opinion, become informed about that opinion, and act on that opinion. And that's a lot of putting myself out there for other people's ridicule, which I do not have the lady balls to do. So, in closing, my invisible hat is off to you, sir, for your extremely large, not lady balls. This is just a weird finisher. I'm gonna go. This is really long, and now I'm talking about genitals. The internet is weird. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!